Hello my dear students, good afternoon and welcome to Gradeup, India's largest online education platform. I am Vinod Shankaran and this is the fourth part of our session for GGSIPU Revision and Sprint Part 4. Sprint का मतलब क्या है बताओ? Sprint माने बहुत तेज दौड़ना, right? So let's come to the first part. Okay. All of you who are preparing for DUJAT exam 2021, you should note that there is a crash course for DUJAT that is already running. Okay, you can join this course and take a crack at this year's exam itself, DUJAT 2021, if you are eligible, that is. And BBA Foundation course for 2020 has already been launched. You just need to buy a Gradeup Super subscription. Now we are also on Instagram and our handle is given here. Okay. Now this again, as I've been telling you in all my classes, this is a very lucrative offer of 25%, new 25. Now you will get your crash course for 6375. Originally it cost you 8,500 rupees. Now here for IPM BBA 2022 flat 25% off, use this coupon and the price you will get it for is 22,500. Now today we will be doing a cloze test. Now what is a cloze test? A cloze test or fill in the blank. याद रखना ये दोनों करीब करीब एक जैसा है, ठीक है. Cloze test is a paragraph with multiple blanks and multiple choices, okay, multiple options, whereas a fill in the blank is one sentence with one or two blanks. Okay, the concept is the same. The only thing we need to understand is these blanks do not exist in say isolation. ये खुद ब खुद सिर्फ blank बोल करके मैं बोलूँगा ये blank में क्या भरना है तो कुछ भी भर दोगे, right? The blank exists only because the other words are there in the sentence. It's only because of the other words this blank exists. And now therefore what we can understand is these words that go around the word must contain a clue or a hint, because this word is sitting here because the other words allow it to sit there. Okay, so take the hint or the clue and then classify the blank as a word, as the kind of word we will require, whether we will require a negative word or a positive word or a neutral word, more like a preposition or a conjunction, etc. Something that is more like a function word from grammar. Okay, classify the blanks as negative, positive, neutral. Then use grammar a little. Grammar is also important. Okay, to understand what goes around the blanks is also very important. Blank के इर्द गिर्द क्या है बिना देखे आंख मूंद के नहीं कर सकते, ठीक है, उसको भी देख करके लगाना. बड़ा easy सा exercise है. और and then one more thing is you don't have to fill the first blank to go to the second blank. ऐसा नहीं है. If you can fill the third blank first and then come to the second and the first, so be it. You can very easily do that. ठीक है, लाइन से करने पर ज़्यादा मार्क मिलेगा ऐसा नहीं है, ठीक है. So these things you should keep in mind and accordingly work. So let us read this first. And देखो मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to guess this. First blank को ही guess करने जा रहा हूँ, ठीक है, without looking at the options, because once your mind has worked and it is pointing you towards a word, when you see the options, there is no chance of getting confused or getting stuck between two choices, because you already have a word in your mind. Until and unless all the words given are synonyms and very close in meaning, otherwise you'll be able to do it very easily. ठीक है, बहुत आसानी के साथ कर सकते हैं. तो देखना, recently I visited an orphanage for differently abled dash in Delhi. पक्का ये कि सर differently abled persons होना चाहिए या children होना चाहिए, ठीक है. children है या person है क्या है वो आगे जाके देखता हूँ तो यहाँ देखो children लिखा हुआ है, with the children लिखा है, तो शायद children ही होगा. Let's check. If we have the word children, then we are going to mark that, or else we are going to mark persons. ठीक है. Now look at this. Yeah, every word is related to a child. Now the question is, do you know grammar enough to write the correct word? Do we write the singular here or we write the plural? Do we write the singular here or we write the plural? That is the question. Now अब बताओ कि क्या लिखना चाहिए. In the first blank, what should come? we should write the singular or the plural. Okay, and mind you, the clue and the hint will be there in the passage. Now, please respond, because I have not gotten any answer from any of you here. So much so that nobody has even wished me good morning till now. Why is that so? Or good afternoon. I wished you good afternoon as soon as I came to the class. Shubham Om Gupta D. Okay. Okay. What do you think? It is children hona chahiye, sir. Very good. Children hona chahiye, because when you go to an orphanage, you are not going to meet one kid. And if I were to write a child, etc., then I will require an article. That article must be there here. I visited an orphanage for differently abled. Now, differently abled child तो नहीं हो सकता, एक बच्चे के लिए तो नहीं होगा. When it's because it says the purpose of the orphanage. तो purpose of the orphanage cannot be for one. It should be for many. So वो ये वाली बात तो सवाल भी नहीं है. मैंने simply it is meant for many people. Okay. So just hold on for a second, beta. There is some kind of noise coming from outside. Let me shut the door. Thank you for actually waiting that long, because there was some noise coming from outside. I shut the doors and the windows. Okay, now, okay, so that is, first of all, we have children. Now tell me, what can be the correct option for the second blank? What can be the option for the second blank? The courteous staff dash me, feel at home, and allowed me to interact dash with the children. What do you think could be the word for the second blank? Okay. Good afternoon, beta. And what do you think could be the answer for the second blank? Can you guess it without looking at the options? This is called shadowing the word. To be able to shadow the word, go after the word and find out what it could actually mean. Okay, can you tell me what it could be? The courteous staff made. Very good. It should be something like made. So let's look at this. Okay, made is there. Okay, so the courteous staff made me, it's in the past tense, made me feel at home and allowed me to interact dash with the kids. Very good. So this answer is very clear. You understand that this must be made. What must be there for the third blank? And allowed me to interact dash with the children. What do you think? Restricted हो सकता है या free हो सकता है, कैसा होना चाहिए? What do you think could be the answer? And allowed me to interact dash. No idea? Allowed me to freely. Okay, so let us check that. See, that is what I'm telling you. If you can read and be with the sentence, you will know the word before the word actually appears in front of you. You already have a word in mind, you just need to pick one. Okay, so freely with the kids. Very good. Now come to the fourth one. Okay. Fourth one. I was told beforehand that I could carry food packets and items of daily use like stationery, blankets and clothes, dash children. Now here what do we require? I don't even have to tell you now. This is very, very easy. Positive word. Absolutely better. Yes. Try this. That's a very easy word. Of course, yes, it must be for, and it is there. Okay, for is already there, so we don't have to do much with this. We don't have to do much with this. So it's done. Okay, now come to the fifth question, fifth blank. For the children who were in the age group of 5 to 10, the children were a cheerful lot, the smiles on dash faces reflecting the joy within on receiving gifts. Joy within on receiving gifts. Fifth is also very easy. Fifth is also very easy. There, Aditi Jain says, there hona chahiye. Very good, Divya. Diya, Aditi, very good. क्या होना चाहिए? There होना चाहिए, and वो भी है. चलो बस हो ही गया. This was very easy. This was very easy. Okay. Now come to the next one. Is this the level we get at IPU? Of course. Of course. IPU makes its questions really easy. Okay. But here the thing is, coming in the high ranks. ठीक है. High ranks में आना है, याद रखना. ठीक है. Any rank between 1 and 3000 is a good rank for IPU, because the top, the creamy layer, the creamy layer is taking a number of exams. है कि नहीं? वो तो symbiosis भी दे रहा है, वो तो ये भी दे रहा है, DDU भी दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी का भी दे रहा है. They are DUJAT and this Christ and that and this. They are taking so many exams, of which if they get selected in some other college, they are going to go there. IPU usually is not preferred for lower colleges. It's for the top colleges that IPU is preferred. Okay, so even if you are within 3000, you can very easily hope that about 1200 people will leave, which means a person who has 3000 rank will actually be going up. Okay, so errors should be avoided and silly mistakes should completely be avoided. Okay, so be careful and you'll be able to crack it. Let's try this. Okay, इसमें क्या हो सकता है बताना. Let me see how many of you think of a word. It is slightly tricky, so you would want to see the option. You would want to see the option, okay? But then if you can guess one, it's good. Is used. Very good, Rishika. The SPF on sunscreen. Now, SPF is an acronym, right? It's an abbreviation. तब क्या कौन सा word होना चाहिए? You're very, very close, Rishika. You're very close. But SPF is an abbreviation. An abbreviation dash for, what is the word we use? Let me show you. Used for, is used for, the verb is not there. So Rishika also added the verb is. Okay. There is one verb that can come in its place. Okay, let me show you. now it has become very easy. Now it has become very easy. Is used. Instead of that, I have used one verb. It is a verb we require. Anyways. Anyway. Stands. Absolutely. Very good, and that is the word. Very good, Aditi. Yes, this is the word. Stands for. And what is stance? Stance is the way, is the posture. किस तरीके से, कौन सा, how you hold your body or how something is held. Okay, stance. And stance can also mean the kind of position you have taken. The position you have taken in an argument, the stance that you have taken, okay, the position that I have taken. It's a posture or position. Good. Now to the next question. Stands for sun protection factor, a relative measurement for the amount of time the sunscreen will protect you, dash ultraviolet rays. What is the preposition we use here? Tricky one, because slightly, because which word should come? So what do you think is the second one? Here we require a preposition, but with protect, what do we write? Absolutely, Tanishka, very good. Tanishka, Dia and Rishika, everybody, very good. It is protect somebody from something, protect something from something. Very good. It is from. For protection from, sun protect you from ultraviolet rays. UVB rays primarily affect the outer layer of the skin, the epidermis. Well, they are dash for sunburns and some surface level skin cancers. What should we write? The third one. They are, what should it be? What is the word? We have already used the word, I think. We have already used the word. They are responsible for sunburns. They are responsible. Which one? Ultraviolet rays? Well, they are, and you are saying they. And you are saying they, which is plural. So they are responsible for sunburns. Very good. Or protectors. But then if you say protectors, then we have been talking about ultraviolet rays. Ultraviolet rays don't protect. It must be responsible. Let's see. Very good. Very good. So that was a very good guess. Protect or responsible. We were looking for. But protection, if we talk about protection, we should be talking about the SPF in the previous sentence. We were not talking about SPF. We were talking about the UVB rays. Therefore, they. See, this was the clue. This was the clue. They are. Okay. And here sunscreen lotion. Okay. Sunscreen lotion or cream is singular. And they must be for. And then this is what we have been talking in the previous two sentences. Rays. Okay. Then to the next one. They are responsible for sunburns and some surface level skin cancers. The sun dash emits UVA rays which can penetrate into the lower level of the skin called the dermis. The sun. There is a word, let's check, because I am going to show you this one here. Then what? This is very easy. The sun dash, we have been talking about UVB rays. We are talking about UVA rays now. We are not talking, Rishika, we are talking about UVA rays. You were talking about UVB first. So, what is the word that can connect? Very good. So the options are clear. Okay. So they also emit UVA rays, which are responsible for which penetrate into the skin and reach the dermis also. Epidermis is the outer layer. It also reaches the dermis. Okay. Then fifth one, which can penetrate into the lower level of the skin called the dermis. UVA rays are dash associated with tanning. Now here somebody was saying largely. Rishika probably saw the fifth one. UVA rays dash associated with tanning. Probably we have largely or something like that. Then what? Now look at this. Typically, substantially, conditionally, preferably. Which word? Closely. Very good. So now you see the word. So tell me which one. Which one will be the preferably? Preferably? It won't make any sense. It won't make any sense. The sentence will not make any sense. You can see the sentence. Let me show you the sentence. Preferably कैसे हो सकता है? Which can penetrate into the lower level of the skin called the dermis. UVA rays are dash preferably associated with tanning. Preferably or generally, largely इस type का word होना चाहिए. ठीक है? They are substantially, typically, conditionally. See, this is just not possible. D is just not possible. Conditionally is also not possible. There are only two words possible. A and B. Which one? Tanning कैसे होता है? If I ask you, then what will be your answer? Tanning कैसे होता है? ठीक है. Substantially प्रथम. Think about it. Tanning कैसे होता है? अगर ये बोलूँगा, then क्या बोलोगे? भाई normally तो usually तो usually कौन सा word? Which one is the usually word here? Substantial is in large amount. तो large amount तो बात नहीं हो सकता. तो think about it. None of you is answering correctly. It is A. Substantially कैसे हो सकता है? मैंने बोला कैसे हो जाता है भाई, टैनिंग कैसे हो जाता है भाई. पहला कारण तो UVA रेस में मत जाओ, UVA रेस में मत जाओ. तो पहला कारण नॉर्मली, टिपिकली, ठीक है, टैनिंग इज टिपिकली वेरी क्लोजली एसोसिएटेड. समबडी सेड क्लोजली, सो विच वन इज द वर्ड क्लोजली? Which one is the word closely? Then there is only one word. Typically हो गया तो. Think about it. Substantially नहीं हो सकता है. Okay? My brother substantially contributes to the family's income. अच्छा खासा. तो ये अच्छा खासा तो नहीं है. टिपिकल है. जब भी टैनिंग होगा तो कोई दूसरा स्पेशल रीजन ढूंढने के पहले आप क्या बोलोगे भाई, यूवीए रेस में मत जाओ, सन में मत जाओ. Okay? So that is how it works. Now, very good. Now, I'm sure you learned some tricks here. This is the last question. ये देखना क्या क्या ट्रिक्स था पहले. क्लोज टेस्ट या फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स करने के लिए what have we to do? First, read a few sentences. और ये याद रखो कि ब्लैंक्स अकेले नहीं हैं. The blanks are not there just for the sake of it. कुछ भी डाल दो सर, ऐसा नहीं है. ब्लैंक्स का वजूद और the existence of the blanks is there only because of the other words. Okay, so please pay attention to the words surrounding the blank and then take the clue from here, because there must be clues. Without clues the blank won't be there. यहाँ कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा होगा आसपास में. Okay, यहाँ पर भी और यहाँ पर भी कुछ होगा जो इसके बारे में बता रहा है कि मेरे को इस किस्म का वर्ड चाहिए. Then take the clues. Now second one is classify the blank. Classify the blank as to be filled with a negative word or a positive word or a neutral word. Now, what is a neutral word? Neutral word is more like a preposition or an article or things like that. Okay? And then use grammar. Please pay attention to the grammar around the blank. Okay? Accordingly write the word. Whether you need the singular, the plural, the V3 form of the verb, the V4 form of the verb. Please pay attention. And then you are there. Okay? This is what you need to do for closed tests and fill in the blanks. Now, for any queries related to these courses, you can call these numbers to 965005 or ISCO. Please like, share and subscribe this session. Okay, and subscribe to this channel, like and share, and ask your friends also to join in. The exams are near. Okay, भाई कुछ तो सीख के ही जाओगे. अभी तो पूरा पोथी तो नहीं पढ़ा जा सकता. We cannot learn the entire curriculum now, but at least some points which can actually help us. Okay, so please do join the classes. Okay, subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notifications, and also subscribe to the Telegram channel. The description is given in the description box. Thank you all very much. Okay, see you in the next class. Bye.